Hey guys, is it ever too early to start preparing for fall and winter? Well, we're gonna kind of walk you through one of the things that we're doing to get prepared for fall and winter. So let's do it.
So is it ever too early to get ready for fall and winter? Hey, I'm Diane, and Brian and I want to share with you what we do here out in the countryside in Northern Virginia to prepare for the winter. Now, we absolutely love having fireplaces. We have two fire pits, a bonfire. So many of the homes out in the countryside of Virginia do not have just flip on, flip off fireplaces because they are established homes. They're 20, 30, 40 years old, even older, so they don't have those gas fireplaces. And you would not believe how many people we run into when we sell homes that they're coming from the suburbs and they just left a brand new townhouse and they really want to have the outdoorsy life and enjoy what we're able to do out here, but they have no clue how to start a fire or even with a wood stove. So there is a big learning curve, and it's something to think about. Definitely important to know though that always prepare for the winter and for the fall, and the preparations begin long before the season gets there.
What we're doing here is, you can see there's all sorts of little critters that live on this wood.
Ew.
And there's probably some black widows and spiders in there as well, because they enjoy the wood. When we take a look at this wood, having seasoned wood is really, really important. The number one indicator to determine whether or not you've got seasoned wood is the weight. So if you take a piece of wood like this, nice and light, it's perfect, it's dry, it's gonna burn so good. This one is also dry. You're gonna see most of these are really dry. They've been under cover, they've been sitting for a long period of time. All this stuff is good. Again, the number one indicator is weight. Sometimes you go, oh my gosh, this is too heavy of a piece of wood. What that simply means is that there's water inside the wood itself, and that takes time. It can take a year and a half to season. Once it's seasoned, on those cold winter nights and fall nights, you've got a fire and it's just one log at a time and it's burning beautifully. That's when you know you've got seasoned wood. So if you're gonna buy wood from a vendor that sells firewood, you make sure you ask them, is it seasoned wood? Most of the time their response is yes, it's seasoned wood, but you gotta be careful, because a lot of times these people just want to come out, sell wood, drop it, and they take off. And then by the time you pick it up and feel it, it's super heavy and it's not 100% seasoned. So it's always really good to be at your house when they deliver the wood, because that way you can feel it, test it, and make sure that it's actually seasoned firewood. Hey guys, so this is a really cool piece of firewood. This is most likely a woodpecker. He probably lived in this tree. I mean, what a cozy place to live in, right?
Into both our upstairs and downstairs fireplaces, because he wants it to actually be a supplement to the heating system when it gets really cold here in Virginia, which of course sometimes in the winter we can get down into the 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, you get a good week-long spell of that, and it's cold, and that puts such pressure on your HVAC system and your furnace, whatever you're running. So having a supplement with wood is really awesome, but a traditional fireplace, one that's just got an open box, actually sucks heat out and up. It looks so beautiful, and if you're sitting in front of it, it keeps you warm, but it doesn't necessarily heat the house fully. So there are inserts that you can put in, and they are the wood-burning stoves that you think of, like the potbelly big cast iron stoves, but they make them absolutely beautiful now so that you have a glass front door so you can see the fire. And that was what my problem was. I like the ambiance of a fire. I didn't want to just stare at a black cast iron stone or cast iron fireplace. They are absolutely beneficial and can heat your house. And as a matter of fact, talked to someone and they said they can even hook it up to your central system so it blows the heat all throughout the house. So talk about efficient. And when you're out on acreage here, taking trees that have come down on your property, cutting them, and burning them for your own heat is one of those really self-sustaining things that makes you feel like so proud of yourself.
All right, guys, as you can see, Diane is, she's got the tractor back up here now, and we're gonna offload this wood, and then we'll come over here, and then we'll get the stuff out of the back of the mule. Here we go. All right, so what are we doing now?
Well, now after we loaded it up, now we have to unload it and stack it, making sure that everything's stable and that the driest pieces are on top. Don't make that mistake of putting the less seasoned wood on top, because you'll be sorry when you go to grab that stuff that's easily accessible. But so here it is. We are 8 feet long, 4 feet high approximately, and that is technically what a cord is considered. So we are ready for fall, and it's only June. I love it. And don't forget to click and subscribe to our channel so we can bring you everything that we've learned when we moved out to the countryside. We can bring to you and help you with your move.